What if Shigeo Mizuki fought alongside Itoshi Sai versus Blue Lock? How will this impact Blue Lock Season 2? Find out today. So the story begins with Sei Itoshi having a conversation with Baratsuta, in which Baratsuta pleads Sei to play for the U20 Japan team. Wanting to motivate him, he tells Sai that he can choose anyone under 20 from Japan to team up with in the U20 Japan team. And then Sai gets an idea. Even Shigeo Mizuki? Well, of course. We then cut to Itoshi Sai talking to Shigeo Mizuki while he's I don't know whatever Shido was in at that point. And then Itoshi says Shigeo Mizuki, lend me your ego! Before the match begins, Olivier IQ tells Itoshi Sai that Shigeo Mizuki will not be playing. He says that they can win and they will prove themselves without Shigeo Mizuki. But this time, Itoshi Sai doesn't accept it. He's so excited to play with Shigeo Mizuki, he won't let that opportunity go away. And so he pulls out a gun and points it at Olivier IQ. If Shigeo Mizuki isn't gonna play, I'm gonna kill you, you motherfucker! I want to play with Shigeo Mizuki and his ego! And so Olivier IQ has no choice but to accept the deal. So when the match begins, the lineup is that Shigeo Mizuki plays instead of a random U20 guy. And of course he's the striker. Sendo is like a midfielder. And Shigeo Mizuki is now at striker, and Itoshi Sai is gonna play with him and link up with him in the midfield. Isagi stares in awe, wondering who is Shigeo Mizuki? He was with them in Blue Lock. Why is he playing for the U20 Japan team? Why did Itoshi Sai choose him for the U20 Japan team? What is his skills? How good is he? Whatever. I don't care who Shigeo Mizuki is. I just have to play soccer and be the number one egoist. The match begins with Blue Lock attacking, and just like usual, Bachira dribbles past the defender and crosses it to Isagi, but before he can shoot, Oliver IQ blocks it. And this whole time, Shigeo Mizuki hasn't moved an inch. He's still at the middle of the field, and he hasn't moved. He hadn't done anything, which confuses Isagi. Why the fuck is Shigeo Mizuki not doing anything? Is he scared? So Isagi starts using his vision and tries to calculate the best way to score a goal, the best way to defend against Itoshi Sai's attack. But then he looks back at where Shigeo Mizuki was standing and he realizes, what the fuck? Shigeo Mizuki isn't there! Where is he? Where's that egoist? And then he looks far and he's literally one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Isagi Oichi didn't even see Shigeo Mizuki. He has the ball one-on-one with the goalkeeper. No one saw this. Even Itoshi Sai is shocked. He didn't pass the ball to him. And then Shigeo Mizuki says, hello, Blue Lock. I'm Shigeo Mizuki! And he scores his 5-shot bolt action volley. And Shigeo Mizuki doesn't even celebrate. He just stands there like it's usual for him to score these types of goals. Turns out, Shigeo Mizuki's weapon is his ultra transmission. He can teleport anyone on the field and he can fly for 10 seconds every match. And so the match restarts with Blue Lock having the ball, they attack, Shigeo Mizuki doesn't do anything. But then the ball gets to Nagi. And with two defenders trying to stop him, he does the trap and the fake shot and whatever jumping turn he wants to shoot. But then he sees someone blocking his shot path. It was Shigeo Mizuki, the number one egoist. He blocks the shot and shoots it in the air and passes it to Ito Shisai, who says, "Wow, I can't believe it! This guy's insane!" And then, filled with adrenaline, Ito Shisai just power shots from the center of the field from half court, I guess, and scores a goal. And then, what the fuck? The crowd goes insane. And but it's actually like Shigeo Mizuki's assist that got him the goal. Like the trajectory of the pass gave Ito Shisai the power to score. And that's the second weapon of Shigeo Mizuki, by the way. That's his second weapon. The match kicks off again, and Isagi passes the ball to Nagi. And Nagi straight up starts sprinting. He and Isagi just start sprinting, tearing through the defense. And even the Blue Lock players, not just the U20 Japan players, even the Blue Lock players are shocked. This isn't how they plan to attack. This isn't part of the plan. But Isagi and Nagi were tired of this shit. They shoot the ball in the air and both jump extremely high. Shigeo Mizuki then jumps with them and tries to block it. It's like the three of them in the sky and the ball's between them. But then, when they go for the shot, they both do a revolver volley. They both do it at the same time. And then Shigeo Mizuki is shocked. He couldn't reach the ball and he just falls straight to the ground. And then they shoot it at the same time. They say, Super Twin Volley Shot! And they score. Wow, it's too warm. And then Ito Shisai goes to Shigeo Mizuki and tells him, you still think the Blue Lockers are half-baked, Shigeo Mizuki? And then Shigeo Mizuki, with aura in his eyes, says, I'm not the only one who gets fired up when annoyed.